How about this guy? Tumas Haikinian? Do you have any suggestions on how to get more young people interested in science?
Wow, that's a good one. I think we have to get out there early. You know, you got to get them when they're really young. and just kind of energize the way they're being educated and stuff. And I think the more hands-on kinds of things you can do with kids, the better, because you engage them in a very different way. And I'm hoping, you know, stuff like this opens up questions for kids too. But
a couple comments on getting young people interested in science. One, you can't be into science and into instant gratification. Science is hard work, and it takes a long time of hard work to make even a small advancement. So that's one thing to think about. You're in it for the long term. You got to have this long-term view. The other thing about science, it's the key to doing everything cool in life. You want to go to Antarctica, you want to collect data on ice cores or something, be a scientist. You want to go to the bottom of the ocean and study plate tectonics or benthic bottom layer creatures or whatever might be there. You know, go into science. The sky is literally not the limit when you go into science. And you can get other people to pay you to go to these really amazing places and do all this scientific investigation. So that's another aspect about science. And then a third aspect, and this deals with math and science and engineering. If you want to fly in space, if you want to do what Nicole and I do for a living, we're going to a place where you need a machine to keep you alive. You need a machine to take care of you. And you need to know how that machine works. And you need to know how to take care of that machine. And that takes math and science and engineering right now. So if you want to do our job, the entry fee is to understand math and science and engineering and technology, at least at this point in time. Oh, how did I get interested in science? I think I was just born that way, you know.
I think so too.
It's just the fabric of who I am says, wow, I want to understand everything around me. And you just look at something as simple as the electrical outlet that you plug things into. You're asked, well, what is electricity? What kind of electricity is this? Why is this particular kind of electricity fed into electrical outlets in your home, but a different kind of electricity might be fed into electrical outlets in a factory or something? And so just these questions about why is our world the way it is, and why is my house comfortable to live in when it's hot outside, and also comfortable to live in when it's cold outside. What makes it that way? How do these machines work? So I don't know whether it's a blessing or a bane, but I'm always asking these questions, trying to figure out the answers.
Well, I think that's what it's all about, curiosity. I mean, I think that's what spurs it on to begin with, whether you know it's inside you or not. And it's what makes it fun too. And I think for me, it was a much more indirect route. I don't consider myself, born to be a scientist kind of person. It came from following along with my dad, who liked to fly and build things and shared that with me. And so the curiosity became not just, oh, I want to know how to fly airplanes, but how does that airplane fly, and what makes that wing go through the air and lift me off the ground, and then thinking about, okay, if I can fly in the air, why wouldn't I want to know how to fly in space? And then it turns right around to, okay, you got to have electricity to do that, and all of these other things.
Interesting. So understanding all these things is not only fun, involves some hard work to figure this stuff out, and
it opens up everything to you.
Yeah.
It's why are we here?
Yeah.
Even I think is part of what science
Yeah.
is all
Yeah.
about. It's a challenge to us to discover those things.
Yeah, it's the key to doing everything cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Raymond Morris has asked a question dealing with the 3D printer, which is going up on space station. We don't have it there yet, but will soon be there. 3D printer. So now we can literally uplink design plans and make new parts on space station. So what's your take on the 3D printer?
I think it's awesome, and I think there are certain things that maybe people don't think of very often that would be really nice to create with a 3D printer. And I think about things like a spoon.
Okay, I was going to ask you, let's project yourself back on station, not sitting here with a green screen behind us, and we've got the 3D printer. What would you make with the 3D printer?
I would make a spoon.
Okay.
Because I think I lost my spoon and had to find another spoon.
Oh, that's bad news
that's
to
bad
lose your
news,
spoon.
the spoon.
Oh.
And then it came back around at some point.
Oh,
some
orbital
filter somewhere.
karma,
Yep.
right?
Yep, got the spoon back. But I think one of the other things would be funnels for the urine hose.
Oh,
in the,
yeah. And so these accoutrements that we use in the toilet are different.
They are. And I think, what was the other thing? On our exercise device where you can strap yourself down onto the bench, there's a buckle that's used there.
Oh, yeah.
And every now and then that buckle gets broken and we're having to wait from the ground to get another
you could
buckle.
print a new buckle.
You could print a new buckle for that.
Wow.
So probably not the fanciest stuff, but those are the things I think I would.
Okay, let's do a cleef hanger.
That's a good one. Is that which items are on the ISS that someone wouldn't expect? Like that lobster on the wall.
That was Chris Cassidy's.
Yeah.
Well, you have your personal family items like finger paintings from your kids and things like that. Generally, you keep them out of sight. You keep them in your sleep station or something like that. What other items? Some of the scientific items can be kind of bizarre looking, special tweezers and things like that.
Combustion chambers.
Combustion chambers that look like bank
really
vaults.
Cool, yeah.
Right? That one, the Cirac, looks like you're opening a bank vault when